Yo, yo, yo. Adina, you want forgive and receive. Don't make the world deceive you. Love is all we need. Helping other people. If you want good, then your nose off run. You want forgive, love, forget back someone good. Put it on lockdown and make we have some fun because we want good.
Hey y'all!
Hi guys, welcome to Hutch and Sam, another YouTube video. Today you're here with Mum and
Nico,
Mum and son. So our beautiful Nico here got his first haircut. Now Nico is, how old are you? 6 years old, and he's never cut his hair. He's never wanted to cut his hair, so I've never cut it. I've given it a trim when necessary, but we've never actually cut his hair. So yesterday Nico decided that he wanted to cut his hair. So his dad's a barber, so obviously go and cut his hair. I was in tears, guys, emotional. My little Nico is not a little Nico no more, big man Nico. Hey. So this is how the cut looks. So stand up, walk forward, let them see. So those of you that knew Nico before, thank you Nico, go slower. I've just put some shea butter in there, but I'll show you after. Nico had hair, long. His hair is very long down his back and very curly, but his hair is soft. It's a bit like mine. So what his dad did, bend your hair down a bit. He had he bordered him up, as you can see there, nice little border, and then we took it round the side because it's you don't need to look at your hair; they need to look at it, son. So you have to turn. So because his hair is still soft and it is his first cut, this is why it looks the way that it does. Turn around. Again, excellent. Turn around again. So the next time he does get a trim, it's going to be easier on his dad to kind of cut it. So today we're going to blow dry it out. If you may, sir, have a seat. Scoot back. We're going to blow dry his hair out, and then we're going to plait it. So I'm going to take you through. All of my children, all 4 of them, have got a different texture hair. Nico is probably the coarsest in texture, even though it is quite soft, and the longest. Lakai's hair is very soft and very curly. Kiki's hair, Kiara, her hair is very soft, a lot like my hair. If it stays out for too long, her hair starts to get matted, and you know, it's a whole, you have to wash it to kind of, you know, bring it back again. And then you got Kim's hair. Kim's hair is a little bit like Nico's, but a lot more easy to handle. So that's all the kids. So let's take out your band.
Ouch!
There we go. Do you like your hair? Did you like the haircut? Yeah.
It took long though.
Did it take long? That means your dad wanted to do it properly, that's why. So this is Nico's hair. I haven't washed it. It does need a wash, but I'm not going to wash it. The type of hair that we do have is our hair does grow when we don't wash it very often. Wash out all of the nutrients, but you know, all the goodness out of your hair per se. Some people have to wash their hair often, but we're quite lucky that we don't have to wash it that often. So this is the length of Mr. Nico's hair. Keep your head straight, Judge. Yeah, you don't move when I move. You keep your head straight. So this is how long his hair actually is. The back obviously is much shorter now. But his hair before was way down his back. So what we're going to do now is we're going to blow dry his hair out. He doesn't like this part, but he is really good, aren't you, Nico? When he was younger, he used to cry a lot, as we all did when we was younger. Don't lean to me, Baba. Just keep your head straight, please. But now he's older, you know, his hair needs to be done. And I've always said to him, I'm happy to cut it because it just means that I don't have to do his hair every other week and have him crying. But he never wanted to cut it, so I didn't make him. So that's why now he's better, much better than how he was before. But when Nico's hair is washed and blow dried straight after, it is much easier to handle. The plaits are much easier. They stay in, they're kept for longer. But when it's not washed and I just take it out to do a quick replait, it is a bit difficult. So before I get into the blow drying, I've just parted the hair in 4. It doesn't have to be straight. It just needs to be parted in 4 so that I can comb through and handle the hair as I go. I've also put some shea butter premium quality. I bought this from Green Street, which is in Upton Park. It is on the District line. It's on the District line, those of you that don't know. It's $1.99, so it's really cheap, and it's really good. It's for skin, hair, growth, and scalp care. It's not that clean, sorry guys, but that's the reality. So yeah, this is what I've just put in his hair. It does come in this type of form, but I usually put some on the lid, and I usually blow dry it on the lid so it melts, and when it melts I then rub that into my hands and then lace it into my hair or Chev's hair or the kids' hair. So that's what I'm doing now. Okay, I'm then going to give Nico my tablet so that he can play a couple games while I do it, and then we'll be back. So speak to you in a minute. Bye. Detanglers that you can use, that you spray on and you're able to just comb straight through. We did used to use some when Nico was a bit younger, when his hair was long but his body was small, and it did hurt him probably as much as it hurts him now, but he was younger then, so he's probably more used to it now. So there was a lot of detanglers that we did use. I don't use them anymore, only because I find that when I use the detanglers, first of all, it gives me a skin reaction, which means that when I'm doing his hair, my fingers they feel, when you do this to a chalkboard, that's how it makes my teeth feel. So I don't like using it for that reason, as well as it makes the hair very slimy and wet, which means that once the hair is wet, and I'm ready to plait after, I then have to blow dry it with the detangler in it. So it's kind of more work for me to kind of have to put the detangler in, comb through it, then blow dry it, then comb through it again. Whereas this way, it's, you know, it doesn't hurt him any more than it would be if the detangler was in there. And once I'm done, I can blow dry it and then just start plaiting straight away. So that's what I do. But if you have younger children who don't like getting their hair done, and tablets can't kind of keep them occupied while you're doing their hair, then I would definitely recommend getting the detangler for now, until they're used to it. Okay, last one. I just wanted to add that when I comb through Nico's hair, I hold the hair underneath rather than on top. So underneath, and I comb the hair to me. It just makes it easier. And where my hand is holding, it stops from me pulling Nico's hair from the root forward. So that comes as a barrier when I'm just doing the ends. So as I do the ends, as you can see, stops it from pulling here. Once I've done this part, I then hold a bit closer to the scalp and then do further up. When I've done this part, I then take the comb, as I'm bend a bit, Baba, let me show you there. Take the comb and I just brush the hair to me. And this is just the scalp all the way to the tip. And it usually, for me, stops here. And that's where I know that I have to pull through the rest of it. There we go. I blow dry. It does make it a little bit more easier. Here. Again, this is the form that it comes in. This is really good for your hair. It helps to restore the nutrients in your hair, helps with the dryness. helps to promote growth as well. And shea butter can also be used. I'll put some information down for you guys to kind of see, but shea butter can also be used for the skin as well. All right, so we are here. So I'm going to start with this side, closest to myself. So I'm going to put a hairband on the back one so that it doesn't interfere with each other. The other side should be fine. Let's get my lovely comb. And let's start the process.
Cherish the moments that we shared together. Love we had was so strong it could endure any weather. Cherish the dreams that we dared to dream. Good times and the bad times and everything in between. And I will never love another like I love you. And I don't ever wanna see you cry. If you ever need someone, I'm here to run to. But if I stay, I say I'd be living a lie. I'd be living a lie. Like me living a lie. Living a lie. If I stay, baby, I believe. Cherish the memories, all that we've been through, all the things we said we would, but we never did get to do. Cherish the heart that gave you, never hold it in.
Him on with this back one because I'm getting hot and he's getting agitated, so we're going to keep it moving. Yeah, I'm just going to get him set up for the cane row, so bear with me 2 seconds. Okay, so we've got Nico set up. This is the look. So the front I can always blow out smooth and as straight as possible. The back, I think everyone knows when it comes to the back of the hair how it feels and what it usually looks like. So because I want the style to mainly focus on the front, I'm not too concerned about the back today. And like I said, his hair does need a wash and a condition. That would help me and the blow drying status. It would have been so much more easier. So as I said, it's the first time doing Nico's hair like this. So I haven't even picked a style. Do you know what style you want, Nico?
Zigzag.
A zigzag? Okay, so what I will do is you're going to have to keep your arms up to play your game and keep your head up, or else it's going to frustrate me and then it's going to frustrate you. Okay? Right, and let's get into this. So I usually part the hair first in the center. Nico has a round shaped head rather than an oval, like myself. So I do like to give him like a center plait just to kind of bring his whole face together. We're usually downstairs and he's usually breaking his neck to try and watch TV while I'm trying to do the partings. But I thought I'd give him the tablet this time as he was happy and willing to do this video with me. So just to keep him kind of centered. And in comes the baby, as she does. She was pretty good as well. She's always good. Even when I do her hair, she's really, really good and she sits still. So yeah, I'm going to go for some castor oil. I believe it's Black Castor Miracle Growth and Protection Formula. It's from African Pride. And that helps with braids, locks and gel twists. I actually use it to lock my own hair and to lock Chev's hair as well. But I use it on Nico's hair in particular because it helps to keep the cane row in place and nice and tight. If I don't use it, the cane rows may last a week, if that. and then it's a whole process to have to wash his hair, blow dry and replait. But when I use the lock twist, just reading it, a braid lock and twist gel, it lasts for a good 2 weeks. So and what I did, I use a little bit, put it on the back of my hand, and as I'm starting a cane row, add a little bit of the gel, and it helps to kind of secure the cane rows in. And yeah, let's keep going. Just in case you guys didn't notice, I was dancing just there. My husband was downstairs playing some music, so that was keeping me entertained and quite focused, because my feet at this point was killing me. As you can see here, I started to do this plait. I wasn't really too sure what I was going to do with it. I never have any ideas in regards to how I'm going to do Nico's hair or any of the children's hair. I just go as I go and do as I do. So I ended up finishing the plait and then going back over the plait, taking it back out again and then plaiting it better, which worked out to be for the best in the end anyway. But yeah, I never have a set plan when I'm doing their hair. I try not to frustrate myself. I just want to get it done and looking as good as possible.
suggest they put it in the freezer.
And we are done. Guys, just bend down, let them let them see. This is the style that we've gone for today. Really, you can just catch it back up with the hairband. Or do you want me to leave the hairband out? And keep it down? Yeah?
Yeah.
1 second. Let me put a little bit of this in it. Oh, sit. Cheers, May. Yeah, this is Mousse Volume Lift Salon Finish.
Hey.
Pie in the face. No,
I feel it. I feel it.
just to hold everything in place. I'm going to give him one of my bandanas to put on to press it down while it dries. I'm going to just put a little bit more. Okay, and we're going to take some pictures and we'll post them up. I am absolutely knackered. My legs are dead. Usually I'm sitting down and my back's the one that's killing me. But do you like it?
Yeah.
You sure? Come back.
See it.
Come back. There's a mirror that you have a look in a minute. So yeah, did it hurt as much as you thought it was gonna hurt?
No, just a tiny.
Just a tiny bit. So that's how we do Nico's hair. We'll put up how we wash it maybe another time, because that is a hard time for us both, isn't it? So we're gonna get some snacks downstairs. You know, feel free to share how you guys wash your children's hair or wash your hair. As you can see, I need to do mine, but at the moment I'm not too bothered about it. Yeah, just wanted to make sure that Nico's hair was done and he looked so handsome and so cute. Told him what you said when we went to Asda's. He said, I said to him, oh my God, your hair looks so cute. He's like, maybe when I go in there, people are going to be saying, oh my God, you're so cute and handsome, innit? And I said, yeah, that's right.
But they didn't.
But they didn't. But I did. That's all that matters, is me. Yeah? Let's go and show Chevy and see what he says. All right, guys. Peace. Bye.
Peace out.